YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. What's good, y'all? What's good? We gonna try this again. We gonna try this again with Spirit. Now, I did clear my table off, and as y'all can see, we have this soulmate energy with the suffering in silence at the bottoms of the deck. And then we have the practice forgiveness with the high priestess here. That could be Spirit telling the high priestess to practice forgiveness with a soulmate because they are suffering in silence. Collective, have you been over here still angry? When you have somebody that's been trying to talk to you and you're not allowing them to talk, collective, is that what's going on here? Is that what I see on the table? Hey, all I know is when I walked in, we had Floetry playing. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, baby. Undress. Open up your mind. Hey, I'm about to let you know, you make me so. Hey, maybe you make them nervous, collective. I don't know. Y'all got to fill in the blank. But what I do know is that somebody feels like they're your twin flame and they want to come back in and at least maybe be your friend, collective, because somebody's over here in this Nine of Swords energy, suffering in silence, not letting people know just how much they are bothered by you guys not talking. So maybe that you saying yes could be to you guys being friends after a betrayal. You think you can do it, collective? You think you can be someone's friend? Boy, we got all kind of stuff falling over here. Let me say my prayer, y'all, while I'm at it. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown, Spirit, sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender, Spirit, and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Now, you know what, y'all? There's a deck. I think, is this it? I've been looking for it. And I almost forgot about it. Nope, that is not it. Now, see, it's crazy because I've been seeing it in my third eye. I have. And I've been telling myself to take some time to try to really find it so I can read from it for y'all. It is missing. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? I used it one good time, and I haven't seen it for a good little minute now. So I'm going to physically look for it, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Is this? Nope. See, that's the part for me. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, hold on just 1 second. Okay, y'all. Boy, it was getting serious. That's too many decks, y'all, for real. I'm like, I had to get some order in the house. But I found the deck. And look at here, there must have been a reason why I went through all that trouble. Because we got the generational curses card at the bottom of the deck. Rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you. So see, this could be what's happening here. You being this high priestess, you could be breaking a generational curse. And it could be to walk away from toxic relationships, forgiving people that hurt you, but moving forward, not staying in that situation. This is you breaking a generational curse with a twin flame that is now regretting what they've done to you. We all have regret about something in life. The lesson to learn is not to dwell on it. So see, this is somebody who could be dwelling on what has happened between you and them, which is why they're suffering in silence. But see, you already had to forgive this person, right? In order to let them go. In order for you to grow, you had to let go. And this is somebody who's regretting that they pushed you to doing that, collective. See, I didn't know that regret card was going to come back at the bottom of the deck. They're in the energy of regretting what they've done to you. But see, what happened was it just put you in your power. You stood in your power by knowing your worth. So see, this was a lesson, right? This was a lesson for you. This possible twin flame connection could have been a catalyst to your awakening, to you becoming this high priestess, to you becoming this person that even though you may have been treated unfairly, you didn't go back and retaliate. You didn't go back and, try to get, let's say, vengeance. It didn't turn you into a malicious person. It made you empowered. You knowing your worth. You loving on yourself. You saying, I deserve better than to stay somewhere where I'm not being treated the way I deserve to be treated. This card says, be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your own destiny. And that's what you did. It looks like we got this feather on the card. Your heart remained light as a feather. You didn't, stay bitter. You didn't harbor any resentment. You forgave this person and you let them go. And that was you breaking that generational curse. And now we have this support energy at the bottom of the deck. We all need support every now and then, but be careful not to always be the one supporting everyone else and never being supported. So see, you got someone, it looks like, that's still holding on to you, collective, because of your support. The way you poured into them. You poured into this soulmate that didn't pour back into you. And see, by the card saying, be careful not to always be the one supporting, maybe this is what you learned from this soulmate. They weren't giving back to you when you were giving and pouring into them, so you left. You let them go, and you didn't harbor any ill feelings. You just let them go. But look at them now, wanting to still hold on to your energy, still wanting your support. But that looks like a skeleton, right? Somebody who could be, gone in your eyes, but they're still attached to you spiritually, which is why they're suffering in silence. This person is still trying to hold on to your energy, High Priestess, because of, the energy you gave to them. Wow, Spirit done gave me all of these, y'all. No mud, no lotus. Take a note from the beautiful lotus, which defies the mud and murky water to rise to the water's surface, to show its beauty. Overcome adversity by blooming where you are. No mud, no lotus is covering honesty. It has always been said that honesty is the best policy. Always remember to be honest with yourself and others. So the no mud, no lotus was covering these three. Honesty, stand your ground. It has always been said that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Stand up for what you believe and not be easily swayed by the beliefs and of wishes of others. And now we have refresh, recharge. Take time out from the busy and stressful world around you. Take a moment to feel the sun on your face. Wiggle your toes in the grass and get back grounded. See, I think what has happened here, collective, is you breaking that generational curse, is you rising above the dirt. that may have been thrown on you to make you look bad, to try to stop you from blooming. You may have still become this lotus in this empowered energy. You still became the lotus because you said no mud, no lotus. You're not dealing with nobody's dirt, them being toxic. You can bloom on your own without the dirt. And I think that's what you've done, collective. And now, you know, you being honest with yourself that you need to stand in your power when it comes to this past twin. And you're doing that in that empowered energy. You're standing in your power. And with you standing in your power, you said, if you can't come in being honest and truthful, I can't fool with you. You require honesty from a soulmate. This is somebody who wasn't honest about the secret life that they were living. This has been coming out in the tarot, right, collective? We're finding out that somebody may have been living a secret life. And maybe this is your energy now, learning how to laugh at what you've been through. Laughter is a medicine for the soul. So laugh, even if it's through tears. See? Wow. Even if this is someone who may have hurt you, still find happiness and still be able to laugh at this person's mistake. You know, don't take it personally. You still became the lotus flower anyway. Right, collective? Which is why somebody's suffering in silence, y'all. Because maybe you looking at the brighter side of things and going on with your life, breaking that generational curse, not looking back at the past because you know it was nothing but drama for you. When I split the deck, ooh, see? This is somebody who wanted to control you, collective. Look how Spirit showed me that. See, that's you breaking that generational curse. Forgive this person for thinking that they could control you, huh? And you did that. Ooh, I see a card flipped over. I'm going to go on ahead and take it, y'all. Maybe this is something Spirit wanted us to see earlier and we missed it. Now we're getting it. I seen it, y'all. Look like it says star. Y'all, I just seen it. See, sometimes, I don't really need this brace all the time. But, just to give myself some support. I am still healing. And I am still lifting that lady up. So I do need the support. But my hand is okay now, y'all. It is. It's getting better by the day. So see, I gotta just check, y'all. I know I saw something flipped over. And see, it would be this person not wanting us to see it. If that's the case, see, here it is. Look at that. This person is stalking you. This person says, I often check your social media to see what you're up to. Maybe they're seeing that you done turned into this lotus flower. You done had a glow up. Maybe that's what they're seeing on your social media. That you are still practicing forgiveness and going on with your life. Still happy. Grounding yourself. Connecting to the universe. Recharging your energy. And this person is suffering in silence, knowing that they want to be with you, knowing that they still have feelings for you. Y'all see that? And knowing that they possibly owe you an apology. I'm sorry for disappointing you. Will you accept my apology? Yeah, this person was dirty. They were toxic. And they're over here fantasizing about you. You see this? This person said they can't stop their mind from escaping to a world only you and I know. But see, this is somebody who was lying to you. Okay, Spirit, I'll take them. This is for the standing your ground energy. Undecided. I've been keeping myself busy with work and improving my finances. See, this is somebody who doesn't want to come to you to apologize if their money ain't right. So they've been trying to keep themselves busy working. And now feeling like you're hard to read. Maybe that's the reason they're undecided about coming in towards you with this apology. Because, I mean, they might see you standing in your power. You know, you may not need them anymore. Or maybe you don't want them anymore. Take it how it resonates. You are breaking a generational curse and walking away from toxicity. And now this person feels like you're hard to read. You confuse me and you give me mixed signals. Maybe they feel like that about the karmic, which is why they're stalking you. See, elimination. I'm eliminating anything or anyone that could come between us. Funny that I said that towards the end of that thought there, right, y'all? Thank you, Spirit. Maybe they're starting to feel like that person they chose over you is confusing them and giving them mixed signals, which is why they're looking back at you. But this could have been someone who was hard to read and confused you, which is why you walked away, forgave them, moved on, and stood in your power and are in this energy of empowerment right now. Wow. Divorce. It says, I'm ending my long-term relationship to be with you. So see, this person, I'm telling you, they could be ending a relationship with someone else. Ooh, spiritual burnt when I say that. And ready to come date you, collective. Oh my God. After you done broke a generational curse, letting go of what no longer serves you. But see, watch this, y'all. What if this person is doing the exact same thing with a karmic? They're getting rid of anything or anyone that could come between y'all. And they're actually getting a divorce so they can come back in to date you. Collective. Because they still feel like you're their twin flame. This is crazy. And they're hopeful. They're inspired by you. Didn't I say, look, you did that to them, and now they're learning from your example and doing this to someone else. Getting rid of the dirt so that they can rise above the waters and become a lotus flower like you. Bottom of the deck. Because they're tired of being with this karmic. They're burnt out over there. They're feeling all the burdens of a bad decision. This is somebody who's got their bags packed because they said they feel empty over there with this person. That's not you. That doesn't give the kind of love you give, collective. You were pouring into them. You supported them. Okay, I see that one, Spirit. This is somebody who wanted to still go out at night. Still wanted to have a nightlife. Still felt like maybe they could gamble this connection. Maybe this is somebody who, see with that Vegas on the card, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Maybe this is someone who thought they could have this, party lifestyle and keep that a secret from you. Okay, Spirit, I see it. 2 cards. Burn bridges. See there? Can't make it up. This is somebody who done burnt this bridge with you. And now you don't trust them anymore. See how we have lack of trust? You're somebody that requires honesty. They weren't honest with you in the past. And you've turned your back on them. Now you don't trust them. And they're over here hitting rock bottom, y'all. They're drowning in their sorrows. Their burdens is what I heard. They're drowning in the burdens that they've created for themselves for burning this bridge with you and trying to wear a mask, trying to hide this lifestyle that they like to party. They like to, take risks. They like to go out and do things. And, as they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Maybe they was out here having one night stands, thinking they could keep the one night stands a secret from you. And you, this high priestess, this is somebody who was still living a toxic lifestyle, right? Look at this. Landed on the person who's undecided and trying to work to take their mind off of you. They're being antisocial now. Maybe they're giving other people the silent treatment because they're feeling left out. Left out of your life. They said they trying to focus on work. Wow. And because this is somebody who could be antisocial, we got somebody who resents you, who's competing with you, still in this person's energy. Somebody who's not happy about this person being antisocial. And it looks like they're in the process of getting a divorce from what I see. Maybe because that person that they were married to, they started giving them mixed signals. Because they over here wanting to get back to you. This card landed on the nightlife and the upright and crossing. Blocked. Moved on. Nothing to say. Stop calling. See, this is you. Blocking this person from coming back into your energy. I picked up an extra card, y'all. And we have double confirmation of this person suffering in silence, y'all. Someone who now feels like, that they have broken dreams. All the things they thought they was going to be able to come back and do, once they got back into your energy, is now being broken because you have them blocked. You've moved on. You're standing in your power. You're standing in your power when it comes to this person. And here we go with the suffering in silence here as well. This is somebody who has a lot of things they didn't get a chance to say to you that now they want to say. I can't make it up. Throat chakra when I split the deck. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff they want to say, but see, they burnt this bridge lying to you. I just heard Spirit say, this person was in the strippers. Lying about the strippers. Being in the strippers. Hey, for all we know, maybe they was stripping at night. Take it how it resonates. And they was trying to keep that secret from you. Lying to you about that nightlife that they was living. Wow. Yeah. They regretting it, all right. And now they're stalking you. Can't stop stalking you. This emperor energy. Now this emperor could be somebody who's already married. This is somebody who could feel like they're your divine counterpart. Now with this solar plexus energy, this could be you standing in your power, having the willpower to resist this emperor energy that wants back into your life, because they are having to face their shadow in this moon energy. See, Spirit could be telling you to stand in your power, listen to your intuition, having inner wisdom, listening to your inner wisdom when it comes to this person, and standing in your power, which we see you doing by keeping them blocked because you moving on. Maybe this is somebody who, I said they were married to somebody. Well, now we see them trying to get a divorce over here. So maybe as they're going through the divorce, wow, they're watching you, wanting to come back in to date you. But look at Spirit giving me these two cards. We have the World card, and there's the High Priestess again. Cycle is closed. The World card stands for a cycle being closed and a new one starting. And then here's the High Priestess coming back out right here on the table with you using your intuition. Now see, even though that was the card I was thinking about when I saw the solar plexus, look how it came out. You're standing in your power and listening to your intuition and allowing divine timing to be at play here. What's happening for this person is they want to get back into your life. They want to come back to you, but they were married to someone. So there's no coming back to you being attached to someone else. And maybe that they still are attached. Or that person who is envying you isn't completely out of their energy. So that's why you have to stay away from this person. Maybe they're going through an ugly divorce. Spirit, see, for me, that's the base chakra, which is, stability and security, but it also is giving, you protecting your foundation, protecting your stability. Maybe this is someone who's having to work on their stability. Maybe they're not stable at this time, which is the reason why they're focusing on work. Maybe after going through a divorce with someone, their money is funny. And we did see something about them, wanting to improve their finances. Because after going through a divorce, maybe they, became unstable. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. I don't know why spirits look like they telling me to take, oh, wow, these two. Accelerated motion. 8 of Wands. Ooh, and the 7 of Wands. Wow, makes 15, which is devil energy, y'all. So see, Spirit's already trying to let us know, and I think you already know too in this High Priestess energy collective that they still in devil energy. Because they need to work on their stability right now. This could be somebody who's unstable in this devil energy. And that could be the reason why they're still being blocked. But see, this is somebody who is now in their feelings with that heart chakra, at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who's now realizing their feelings for you. Their heart chakra is being activated the more you're denying them access to you. But we see the cycle is closed, and your spirit guides is telling you to laugh this off, collective, because you're going to have victory and success regardless. Look at this, 6 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Wow. Now you see the 7 of Cups says choose wisely. Collective. This is somebody who thinks that they're going to be able to come in and still possibly date you because you have a spiritual union coming in. 2 of Cups energy. It keeps coming up. This is somebody who still wants to date you, but they're in devil energy, needing to get their stability back on track. This is somebody who's not stable, collective. They're coming out of a marriage. Collective, I'm going to close this out. Continue to, look at how Spirit gave me that one. Sun energy. Sun energy. And awakening. Enlightenment. We have the number 5. And this looks like Aries energy. Aries energy is the Fool. Or it could also be the Emperor energy again. The number 5 is the Hierophant. I think this is Spirit saying that you are, spiritual bird, in this sun energy, learning your lesson when it comes to a past person. That 5 card is the Hierophant, but that could also be the divine stepping in, right? And this could be divine intervention. Divine intervention is you moving on, taking a leap of faith in another direction, because you don't see this person as your counterpart anymore. And you're closing out a cycle. Or shall we say the universe is. The universe is closing out a cycle. And that's the reason why you're being protected in this 7 of Wands energy. Those 7 wands is the divine protecting you from this person who's trying to communicate. They want to talk to you, but they're also seeing you moving on, watching you move on with that accelerated motion. They're seeing you leave them behind and having this victory and success with the 6 wands here. But Spirit is also letting you know that you're going to also have to choose wisely, because this is somebody who could be coming in with illusions in this 7 of Cups energy. Maybe this is somebody who is still dealing with these other 5 people, and their 2 of Cups is being set free. I mean, that's what that image almost gives me. You know, they're still attached to those 5 hands, you know, at the dock. You know, they're standing at the dock and they still got those 5 hands involved in their decision when it comes to these 2 I mean, I want to call them doves, right? Collective. Continue to move forward and not look back, because we see you've learned your lesson. And maybe this was a karmic lesson, which is why you broke the generational curse, right? And this is somebody who is in the energy of regret, because maybe they still don't know what they really want in this Seven of Cups, but not wanting to see you meet your soulmate that's coming in. You know, we do see this spiritual union at the bottom of the deck. You know, and that could be these two, doves right here, these two birds, getting away, because this person is still, confused, still attached, and they really don't know what they want at the end of the day. Okay, collective, I'm going to leave it there. Till the next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype if you can. Please and thank you. And until the next time, namaste.